Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. This is Craig Ross right here. We've been covering him on JLR Investigates. He was arrested last year for kidnapping 9-year-old Charlotte Sena in upstate New York. And he just was in court yesterday and got sentenced for that crime. He pled guilty recently and was sentenced to 47 years in prison. Up to life. 47 to life. He's most likely spending the rest of his life incarcerated. Now, Charlotte, 9-year-old Charlotte Sena, the district attorney read a statement that she wrote. And I'm going to share what the victim had to say. Check it out.
What you did was a really dumb move, and look at where it got you. It affected me physically and mentally. You're a terrible person. You're an idiot because of what you did. Because of you, I can't sleep at night. Why did you do what you did? Did something happen to make you do this? It bothers me that you took advantage of me being nice. I've changed a little bit. What you did was very despicable, and you might never get to breathe fresh air again because of it. I've gone through something terrible, and now you will go through something terrible. I felt alone, now you will be alone too. I had to have permission to use the restroom from you, and now you will have to have permission to use the restroom. Someone will always be watching you like someone was watching me. You will be treated wrong like I was treated wrong. You hurt my feelings greatly. You should feel bad for what you did because it's nothing to feel good about. When you're there thinking, think about why you were there. I used to be the prey and you were the predator. Now I'm the predator and you're the prey. I hope you know that I'm claustrophobic and locking me in a closet was a terrible thing to do. You probably hope that this will affect me for the rest of my life, but I've already gotten over it. I was imprisoned for 2.5 days, and now you will be imprisoned for 47 years. Years will pass, and as my life goes on getting better, yours will be getting worse. You will crumble, and I will be standing tall. Let guilt dissect you until there is nothing left. Now you shall feel the pain as well. I hope you're happy where you are now because you're staying there for a while. After this you may think I'm rude, but I'm also not your mirror. Before you had the power, now I do. I thought you were nice, but you were a devil in disguise. From the moment I wasn't with my family to the moment I was with my family who were taking me home, I hope you were proud of yourself. Even if you change your actions, it doesn't mean anything now because it's too late. If you have hopes of escaping like I did, know that your plans will be foiled. Your happiness will be taken away from you like my happiness was taken away from me. I was very depressed when I was held hostage by you. I was lonely, sad, angry, upset. And none of these are good feelings, and now you will feel the feelings I felt. I was not smart before, but I've gotten wiser. I have no fear of you anymore. We are living in different directions. You living in a bad way, and me living my normal life. You may not ever breathe free air again, but I will breathe it until my last breath. Both of ours will never be the same, and yours in a bad way. I hope you know I hate your guts. You remind me of a stain on a white t-shirt. I feel more confident than I felt before. I feel more brave than I felt before. I will grow up and thrive to have a job and a family. My job will be to be a therapist and write books. I will protect my family at any cost, even if it's my life. Sometimes these feelings might affect me, but not a lot. You are haunting my thoughts, but now I will be haunting yours. Eventually, I might forget you, but you won't forget me. You will never be able to affect anyone again.
Very, very powerful statement. We hope and pray that she's going to be okay and fully recovers. And now, obviously, she's never going to fully recover. But we just hope that, she continues to surround herself with good people and she has a bright future ahead of her. Now let's talk about Craig Ross, because the judge had some very powerful words for him.
You wish to say anything at this time? No.
Ross's 47-plus-year sentence stems from charges of first-degree kidnapping and predatory sexual assault against a child, which he pled guilty to back in February. Out of respect for the family, News 10, along with other news agencies, are omitting the child's name. Ross kidnapped the 9-year-old back on September 30th as she rode her bike solo around a trail with her family nearby in Moreau Lake State Park. Her disappearance prompted an Amber Alert that lasted 2 days and drew national media coverage.
He was guilty of this crime. He admitted he did it. And those who would had to have been called upon to testify were spared having to relive that trauma.
Ross offered no comment in court today and said he sat blank-faced and silent, feet shackled. The victim's uncle read an emphatic statement from her father.
I'm excited for you to meet the new population of people you'll be staying with for the next 47 years. Keep exercising, build strength, and know every person you will meet in your new living quarters knows exactly what you did. Good luck, and God will not have mercy on your soul.
The 9-year-old victim, who the family has asked that we refer to as a survivor, wrote a statement to her kidnapper, which was read by the prosecutor in this case.
I used to be the prey and you were the predator. Now I'm the predator and you're the prey. I hope you know I hate your guts. You remind me of a stain on a white t-shirt.
47 years to life. He ain't ever getting out. I don't think we're ever going to hear from this guy again. Lock him up and throw away the key. Psh, gone. But we were there up in upstate New York at the park in the area we went to where he took Charlotte. Check out the playlist that we have on this case. Hopefully the family gets some sort of justice today. Closure. I think that's an appropriate sentence. Probably if he could have got more, he probably would have got more. But that's, a max sentence and life in prison for Mr. Craig Ross. Subscribe to the channel. Like, hit the notification button. Charlotte, let me know what you think. And is Craig Ross involved with other unsolved crimes in that area? We never kind of got an understanding. There was 2 other females that went missing around the Ross home. Maybe he's held accountable for that. Maybe it's somebody else. We'll keep our eyes on that. And if anything breaks on Mr. Craig, I think possibly somebody in prison could do some justice on him. That's definitely a possibility. They don't like people in prison that do things to children. So we'll see what happens with that. We say no to violence on JLR Investigates, but we will definitely report if anything happens. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay safe.